Alright, so I have another video on conversion, obversion, and contraposition, as well as another video about the Aristotelian standpoint and the traditional square of opposition. In this video, we're going to get some practice applying those concepts to some worked examples from the textbook. So let's get into it with our first worked example. In this example, we're going to be given two statements and asked to figure out what was done to that statement and what is the truth value of the new statement. So the given statement is all non-A are B, and we're also given that this statement is true. And then we're asked to look at the statement all non-B are A and determine its truth value. So what was done to the given statement in order to produce the new statement, and what is the truth value of the new statement? So first, let's look at these two statements and let's look at what happened here. It looks like the terms were switched and each of them were replaced with their term complements. What does that mean? Well, that applies to which operation? That is contraposition. When a sentence is contraposed, that means the terms are switched and replaced with their term complements. Non-A switched to the other position and became A. B switched to the other position and became non-B. So next we have to think about when an A claim, this is an all blank or blank claim, is contraposed, what happens to its truth value? So we can refer back to the images I made in the video on contraposition, or we can return to this table from the textbook. Contraposition is an operation that preserves the truth value of a given claim. So that means that if the given statement is true and it was contraposed, then the new statement is also true. So the example answer is contraposition true. Let's look at another example. The given statement here is some A are not B. And we're also given that this statement is true. So this is an O claim. Let's see what would happen if we found the subcontrary to this claim. What would the new statement be if we're looking for the subcontrary, and what's the truth value of the claim? So the subcontrary comes from the traditional square of opposition. So if what we have is an O claim, the subcontrary claim is going to be the I claim, because remember, this bottom line is the subcontrary relation. So I'm just writing out the full traditional square here to remind you of it. Bottom line is the subcontrary relation. So what we have, and this is just a reminder, the contrary relation means can't both be true. Subcontrary relation means can't both be false. So at least one is true. The new statement here, given that what we have is an O statement, some A are not B, follows the form of an O statement. So we want to switch it to its corresponding I claim, some A are B. Given that the first claim was true, we do not know the truth value of the new claim because both subcontrary claims can be true. They just can't both be false. Okay, let's look at the third example. The given statement, some A are non-B. Remember, the difference between non-B and not B means that this given statement is an I claim, not an O claim. The given statement is true, so let's figure out what was done to this given statement in order to create the new statement. In the given statement, we have an I claim. The new statement, we have an E claim. So how do we get from an I claim to an E claim? Well, this is, looking at our traditional square, a contradictory relation. We can tell that this one wasn't contraposition or any of those because there's no switching with term complement, there's no switching of the term. So this is why we know, we look at the traditional square, we see that this contradiction, which means the new claim is the opposite truth value, aka false. Okay, next example, example number 4. Given claim, all non-A are B. We're given that this claim is false. New claim, some non-A are B. Again, the terms are in the same position, so we know it wasn't contraposition or conversion or anything like that. We start with an A claim and we get an I claim. So this is the subalternation relation. Remember, for the subalternation relation, truth flows downward, falsity flows upward. The claim on top, the A claim, is false, but falsity doesn't flow downward. This means the truth value of the new claim, the I claim, is undetermined. We do not know whether it is true or false. So that would be the answer to this question. There you have it, some worked examples applying the traditional square of opposition. Now I know I went through some of those examples really fast, so if you want me to go through any of those examples or any other examples, either from MindTap or from the textbook, please just let me know. I'd be happy to make a longer video going a lot more slowly through a problem. Another thing you can do is when you're watching a tutorial video, pause it at every step along the way to try to work through the next step of the problem on your own. Good luck.